Mr. Chris Evans and Mr. Taika Waititi. I am Wendy, a member of K-pop girl group called Red Velvet. As a big fan of yours, it's a great pleasure to meet you guys. And I'm also a big fan of Buzz from the Toy Story series. So I have a lot of questions about Lightyear, which you worked on as voice actors. I hope you will share with me a lot of interesting stories today.
Yes.
First of all, please say hi to all the Korean fans out there who are eagerly waiting for the release of Lightyear.
Hi, Korean fans. We're so excited you guys get to see this movie. So many people worked really hard on it, and it's really fantastic. So enjoy it.
감사합니다.
That was perfect. Wow, can't believe you know Korean. Lightyear begins with an opening text that would touch the heart of any fan of the Toy Story series. Lightyear tells the story of how the toy version of Buzz came to be. Disney and Pixar's imaginative stories have always delighted their fans worldwide. What did you think of the origin story of Buzz reimagined by Disney and Pixar?
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, Pixar really respects their properties and understands that if they're going to make a film, that it is a 4-year process. So they really make sure that it's worthy of being told. And this was a project that I was thrilled to be a part of, because I also was a giant fan of the Toy Story franchise and Buzz Lightyear. So yeah, I'm over the moon.
As well, yeah, as a huge fan of the franchise and Pixar, I mean, basically anything that Pixar makes, I'll see it immediately. I've always loved their films, and their films have always touched me. Just personally, somehow they've just managed to get through this tough exterior and hit that soft little heart I've got on the inside. And there's a sensitive guy under this. So just to be part of that, to be invited to be a part, was a real honor.
And like you said, Mr. Chris Evans, you are a big fan of Buzz. And I also read your tweet where you said, the phrase "a dream come true" is often used, but I've never taken it serious in my life. Have you ever heard the Korean term "성덕," which translates a fan who managed to make his dream come true? And what was it like to be the voice of Buzz?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it was. A dream come true. I mean, it's anything Pixar makes. I've always been a giant fan of animation in general and wanted to do something with Pixar. So when this came along, it was, like I said, truly a dream come true. A little intimidating, because obviously it's a character that a lot of audiences are familiar with, and you want to make sure that you respect that and pay homage to it, but at the same time do something, different. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this really was, every time I was in the recording booth, every time they'd show me a little piece of animation that had progressed slowly over the course of a couple of years, you just feel like a little kid again. And it's really an exciting, humbling experience.
Mm-hmm. And now you learned a new Korean word called 성덕.
Yeah,
성덕.
Yes. Next question. I have to have the experience of voicing a character in the movie called Trolls World Tour. And it turned out to be much more challenging than I expected. Acting in real life and voicing an animated character according to its movements and actions are two very different tasks. Did you guys find any part of the process challenging?
I found it very different as well. I think that when you're using your body and your face and you're expressing with those parts of yourself, you forget about what your voice is doing, and it sort of becomes one whole package. But when you take all of these other things away and it's just your voice, then I find that I started getting in my head a little bit more, and I started judging myself more, and I thought I'd do a really good take, and they'd say, no, we were thinking more like this. And then I thought, I'm never going to get this right. And it's only 2 words in this one bit, something like, it's like, look out. And they're like, no, not like, how many ways can you say look out? And but it turns out there are hundreds.
But you two did a great job. Lightyear is an action adventure from Disney and Pixar set in space and rich in cosmic visual elements and thrilling action sequences. If you guys had to choose the best part of the movie to recommend to the viewers, what would it be?
Best part?
There's a lot, but...
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of the character Socks, the cat.
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, he certainly is. And I don't know. There's a big opening sequence. I don't want to give anything away, but there's an opening moment with this plant monster, and it's just really unbelievable.
I think the first 100 minutes are great.
You mean the whole thing? The whole movie? I agree with you. Previously, I would have thought Andy and Woody were Buzz's best friends, but after watching the movie, Mo and Socks feel like Buzz's best friends now. It was very impressive to see the characters strengthen their friendship and growing up as they complete a team mission. What message do you think the audience can take away from their journey?
Family is what you make it. That, you know, I think I don't want to give too much away about Buzz's arc in the film, but I think Buzz is always trying to reach for something that he doesn't have, when truly the things he does have are more than enough. And I think it takes, you know, the course of the film to realize that.
I was trying to think of another cool thematic thing, like, you know, the grass is not always greener on the other side.
There it is.
That's a perfect answer for you. Yeah. While I was watching the movie, I learned lots of messages, and I cried even in the middle of the movie. I loved it. Yes. Well, it's a shame that we're already running out of time. Before we wrap it up, please say a few words to the Korean fans looking forward to Lightyear.
Thanks for watching and listening. Oh my God. This is why they won't let us do anything together anymore.
Perfect.
Hey guys, listen up. I got a message for you. I'll go first. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you love this film. Buzz Lightyear. Chris, over to you.
Yeah, fans, thank you guys so much. You guys have always really supported some of the work we do, and this one is really gonna be satisfying, and you're gonna enjoy it. It's a fantastic movie, so tell all your friends, go see it. It's gonna be a great ride.
Well, I'm already telling my friends to watch them. It was a great movie.
That was quick.
Yes, and thank you for the interview today. It was really nice meeting you guys.
You too.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Coming Star Command. Why don't